Welcome to the Barlow Brigade. Follow along as I take a journey through knife collecting, knife repairs, and knife modifications. A historical look through slip joint knives that affect our lives in many ways. Hey everybody, old Big Jim down here at the Barlow Brigade. Want to welcome y'all into my home. It's Wednesday. Hadn't been doing videos during the week, but I got pushed into a corner today because of these. Got three epic mail calls, or in my world, epic mail calls yesterday, and I'm going to share those with y'all. I'm going to go to a tabletop and go through and show each one of these three mail calls. All of them a little different, all of them awesome, but just fantastic, fantastic mail calls from three just outstanding guys. So we'll get into that, but there might be a few y'all out there say, "What's old Big Jim toting?" Well, since it's Whiz Bang Wednesday, figured we come in here with a Elk Ridge. I could do a Whiz Bang Wednesday, wouldn't be no problem, but I like to show y'all a little something. And this is the Elk Ridge. I don't know anything about what they call this. There's the inflammations. Comes in their standard box, and it is a wood-handled flipper, modern knife. Got your nice little lanyard hole. It's not very heavy. I don't really know what kind of wood that is. I mean, it's heavy enough. It's probably in the 4 to 5 or 6 ounce range. Very functional, very good carry, and it's a flipper. Beautiful spear point, drop point, whatever you want to call that, Skinner type blade. Got your Elk Ridge there on the tang, nothing else on the right there. And on this side it says ERA004 stainless steel, custom design, and it's made in China. But just a great, throw it in your pocket, take it fishing, take it hunting, put it in your toolbox in your truck, throw it in the glove box. Just a great little whiz bang. I mean, as far as Stan's Cutlery Universe goes, that's right up his alley. And he's the one who brought us that hashtag. All right, next, on this little side draw holster right here, I'm participating in the 10-day trapper thing. Brother Rusty over there at Small Town Cutlery and Outdoor Adventures, he's giving one of these away, just like this. I presume. The one he's got, he puts a soddy in it, but a trapper fits in there perfect. It sticks out a little bit, but it ain't gonna come out. I mean, you gotta pull it out. But you know, and what we got riding in there is a cinnamon stag bone trapper. If y'all watch my short this morning, you'll see this one. Now this is brand new. Well, I mean, I've carried it a few times, but it hadn't worn down like the ones I did on Modified Monday. Now once that paint starts coming out of those great grooves and stuff on that on the covers, that's when it's time to. That's when you switch gears and get in there and get it. You know, do what I do to them. But it's a carbon steel, Rough Rider. I don't know what the number is. I don't know. Anyway, got your double nail nicks, double nail nick. A lot of people scrutinize Rough Rider for doing that, but check your Google. Y'all put in there double nail nicks. Great snap. These are great pocket knives, guys. Absolutely stunning. There's your Spade blade coming in, double nail nicks. Just a beautiful trapper. Beautiful trapper. Great knife. Well, you know, old Big Jim, he's the Barlow Brigade, so gotta have a Barlow. I got this coffin slip that was made by Georgia Adventure, Brother Randy over there in Georgia. There's his maker's mark. Beautiful, beautiful. And I bought this slip for this knife, and you'll see why. It's a coffin slip. This is the Rough Rider 2708 coffin Barlow. Look at the top of it. Now the bottom of it is not angular like it's, but it's, if you got a guy with one short leg, that's what the coffin would look like. Anyway, just a beautiful, it's a sheep's foot Barlow. Now that gets a little wide. See how it gets a little wider at the end? I had to consult with my boy HT about that. That might be a ram's foot. Anyway, half stops. Just a wonderful pocket knife. For the $16.99 this knife right here costs, you can't spend your money any better. I can't see it. Y'all get in there on that. Okay, I'm going to go to the desktop, and I'm going to go through each one of these 3 mail calls and shout out the individuals that I got them from, and then I will put all this together somehow, do a edit. So like I'm some big YouTuber. I'm gonna edit it. I'm gonna edit it out and get it together and put it out there for y'all. And maybe it won't be too long. Maybe the video, the whole thing won't be but 20 minutes long. Give y'all something to look at while you're having supper tonight. How about that? All right, y'all hold on. Old Big Jim will be right back. All right, everybody. Let's get into these mail calls. Okay, first, the box coming in first was sent to me by a fellow named Howard Bentley. If y'all watched my little short I put out yesterday, I did a little something where I talked about how I'd had some epic mail calls. Okay, after I got inside, opened it up, looked at it, I emailed Mr. Bentley and asked him how, where, why, and when y'all, if you are of that, after you see what I got here, want to commission him to make you a piece of leather, then I found out how you can contact him and get in touch with him and get together with him on buying or getting a piece of his work. Okay, there's 2 places. The first is eBay, and that's HOWBEN_6. And then I believe the Huckleberry, the best place to get in touch with him would be on TikTok, and that's HBentley2. Okay? Now I tag him every time I do a TikTok, and I don't know if I have a tick or a talk, but every time I do a TikTok thing, I always tag him in my videos. So if you can find me, can't find him, you can find me. Go down in my descriptions and you'll see HBentley2. And you can tap on that and it'll send you to his page where you can contact him and get you some of this outstanding leather work. All right, first of all, the background's a little different from what I had this morning, but in the back, you'll see a railroad spike. Now that's the real deal. That's not something that you buy off of Whatnot or eBay or anything like that. That's the real deal. I don't know where Brother Howard got that one, but I live one block from the railroad track, and that used to be the super highway getting around town, getting around this town. You get on the railroad track, walk down 10 blocks, and then get off, and you'd be where you wanted to be. Well, I wish I had $1 for every one of them I picked up and threw it in the bushes. But anyway, sitting on top of that bad boy today is a Kissing Crane fixed blade knife. That's going to come back to you in a minute. This was gifted to me by Harold Terry at the Wiggins show. That's real ram's horn covers on that bad boy. Just a beautiful, beautiful knife. Okay. So Brother Howard gifted me that railroad spike with the magnets ready to go to use as a display in my things here. Now I sent a fixed blade, keeping with that thought. I sent him a fixed blade in this sheath. Now this sheath didn't have a strap, so he built a strap on it, and which is a blessing because I have a knife for this sheath. So that's a blessing right there. Now, next, he sent me this sheath right here, or slip. And you see there, it's got his Howard Bentley with his Texas. And remember, he's from Amarillo. Y'all see it's got a scratch right there because I toted it this morning. Now, in the initial email that I got when this was headed this way, he told me he attempted to make a flower on this slip. Well, these two slips, sheath and slip. And I think he hit it out of the park. Now, I may be wrong, but I'm going to show y'all. Y'all ready? Now, the state flower of Mississippi is a magnolia. And Lord, man, look at that. Is that not beautiful? Look at those edges. Look at that. And this is two-part. This has got the soft leather on the back. See, I got a two-blade. He said this is made specifically for a two-bladed Barlow, and it fits perfect. So that thing, ooh-wee. Man, look at that. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Is that thing not pretty? I'm going to put him right there, let him look out over what we're going out, because his big brother's going to come up, okay? Now, y'all hold on. I hope y'all sit down. Are y'all ready for this? This is a Scout Carry sheath. Once again, you got the Howard Bentley logo on there. Look at that stitching, y'all. Look at that. Look at the construction. Look at the. Just look. Lord. Look at that. Perfect. Perfect. Just perfect. Okay. Y'all ready? Oh, where's old Magnolia again? Lordy, Lordy. That's your Scout Carry. So I will carry this across the small of my back. Now, he told me to send him the knife that I intended on carrying. So I did. And this is going to be the debut for this one. Now, I've shown this knife before, but I'm not in this condition. After it got back from Brother Howard's house, I went on in there, got her tuned up. So this is a Western fixed blade knife. It is the S48A, and you'll see down there it's got a D below it. And that gives you the year that it was made. I believe this is a 1978. I may be wrong on that. It's got a few scratches on it. It's got, it ain't pretty. But I got it all polished up. And y'all see it's got some bumps and bruises and nicks and all that. But that's character. Then after I got it all sharpened up and ready to go, I figured I'd put an edge on it. So old Big Jim got in there and got on the stone. Got her sharpened up. Well, I hate it when of course, it's hard to do if you ain't paying attention. Anyway, it will cut. Anyway, so there you go. Howard Brentley. Now, once again, Brother Howard put some gifts in there, and those gifts will be going. I got a play day scheduled for this Friday up there in Hattiesburg with Brother Rex, and there will be some gifts that will pass between me and from Brother Harold to Brother Rex, and we'll get it done. All right, guys, I'm fixing to pause y'all. Get the next box, bring it over. We'll start on it. All right, guys, next, this gentleman right here, Mr. Mangus Williams, man from California, family man, Christian man, knife collector, just a great guy. Y'all get in there. If y'all are not watching Wicked Blades with Mr. Mangus Williams, you're missing the boat. Got a little story goes with this. And oh, by the way, eye candy change. We got a Bear & Son large farmhand carbon steel. Can't say enough about that pocket knife. You know, y'all get in there. Anyway, one of them late night deals. I'm digging around on eBay and I'm looking at. Imagine me looking at Kershaw's. Yes, I am a Kershawholic. And I was looking for one in particular, and when it popped up, I noticed the name. And me being me, I noticed that it, the names are like shortened, and so I texted the seller and said, your name is pretty familiar. I said, I bet you probably sell some Wicked Blades. And I put a question mark and an exclamation and a question mark and an exclamation, and I signed it Big Jim. Well, like I say, it was 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. About 4 or 5 hours later, I get a text or an email from this individual through the eBay system saying, okay, yeah, I got you. And then I get a private message on Facebook, and he says, I pulled it down, I got it packed, it's coming your way. So, once again, man, this community just blows my mind. But anyway, here's a little cutter he put in there. This is the one that we were talking about. And this is a Volt 2. It's a Kershaw, old school, speed safe. Okay? Just a beautiful example of this particular knife. Now, it's a user. Y'all can see this, but that's what makes these Kershaws so special. And you'll look right there, it's a 3650 R.J. Martin design. Just a wicked sharp. I don't know if he did anything to it or not, doesn't matter. I old Big Jim get it sharp, ain't no problem. But look at the scales on that. See, it's old school. It's got the old school pocket clip and classic speed safe design. I mean, Lord have mercy. So, but in typical Mangus, his normal mode of operation, he threw something else in there. Y'all look at this. This is a Bucklight 424. It's a little small, probably 4-inch lockback Buck USA. I hadn't done any research on it yet, but it's Buck USA 424. I haven't checked the year, any of that kind of stuff. It says Bucklight right there on the handle. Man, come on now. Look at that. Lord have mercy. Mangus, I got you, buddy. I got you. You're going to have to do a 45-minute video when you get this box I'm sending you, brother. Okay? Old Big Jim, he's I'm going to hook you up guy. Okay? So, all right, now we're gonna pause this. We got one more. It's a collab between me and another gentleman, and we'll go over that. Y'all give me another minute or two. Let me get this straightened out, and we'll be right back. All right, everybody. Now the last package. Look at here. Look at that camo. Man, that cooler in Creekwater got me rethinking my entire shipping department and how I do things. Anyway, this knife came from a fellow over in Ozark, Alabama. Y'all know him. Most of y'all watch me. Y'all heard me talk about him. His name is Brother Tim. All right, Brother Tim is that bearded knife guy. Now, there was 2 knives that came in that package, and one of them I can't talk about because I got to get with him. By the way, we got some new eye candy. That's a Laguiole. That's a peasant knife from Europe. Great little cutter. Old Lefty, Dwayne up there at Cross Creek Outdoors gifted me that very early. It's a outstanding part of my collection. If you don't know anything about a Laguiole knife, you should go and check that out. I can't remember how you spell it, but anyway. But there was one knife that we were going to do a collaboration on. I got to get in touch with Brother Tim, talk to him about that. But the other thing he sent me was just cooler than the other side of the pillow. I'm telling you, just cool. Look, y'all look at here. Y'all just look at him. Got a little lanyard bead on there that says, "We're the people." Look at that stag, y'all. Just look at that. Just look at that. Would you look at that? Just look at that. Lordy, lordy, lordy. Now, from what I understand, he bought this knife, and look at the hips on Fluffy. Look at them hips, y'all. Lord have mercy. Anyway, he posted a knife, and I told him I had a blade for it. The one he had some blades. You can still see the original blade grind on there, and she's sharp. But look at it. Lord have mercy. Anyway, Brother Tim, I'm going to be sending you a DM, and we'll discuss the collaboration that we had going. We'll get her figured out. We're going to get her done somehow. We'll figure something out. Anyway, just a beautiful. Now this knife has, if I can find it, it has Winchester on the blade. So I don't know anything about it. Other than that, it says stainless on one side, and they put out some gift sets in the very early 2000s, and I don't know if this is one of those knives. I just don't know, but it don't matter. It just look at it. Just would you look at it? Anyway. All right, Brother Tim, I'll be in touch. All right, everybody. Jesus Christ is Lord of my life. And rule number 9. Y'all have a wonderful hump day.